Hello and welcome. This is Jason from JP Prince Company here in New York City, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to sharpen Western-style Japanese knives. These knives come from the manufacturer with a 70-30 edge, and what that basically means is the front side of the knife, which is usually the company's logo, is a little bit wider than the back side of the knife. So let me demonstrate for you on a sharpening stone. This is a 1000 grit Japanese water stone. I've soaked it in water about 10 minutes just to get it nice and ready for sharpening. So what I want to do here is take sort of a pinch grip. Start off like that, and then move your index finger to the spine. Set the knife up to the stone flat, and then what you want to do is raise the spine a little bit. 10, 15 degrees, you can go a little bit lower if you needed to. And for sharpening the front side of the blade, what you want to do is pressure is going to be on your upstroke, a little bit less pressure coming down. If you're new to knife sharpening, you can put pressure again on the upstroke. Take the knife, move your fingers off the knife, bring it back down, and again apply pressure coming up. It's a little bit safer if you're just starting out. So after you get more comfortable sharpening, this is what sharpening the front side of the knife will look like. You can either run your fingers down the length of the blade, or you can sharpen sections like this. A few minutes, top part of the knife, a little bit towards the middle, and then towards the heel. So when we're sharpening, what we're trying to achieve is a burr on the knife. And what that's doing is you're removing fatigued old steel and bringing back a new, fresh edge. So when you're sharpening, again, running your finger throughout the whole length of the blade, it's just going to give you a nice even bevel. And then you want to constantly check your knife. See if you feel a little bump or a ridge. Sometimes it'll feel a little bit sandy. You'll feel that metal coming up. And what's happening is the front side of the knife, it's starting to curve. So you're raising a burr on the knife. Again. Main important thing here to do is try and keep that spine steady. Try not to wobble too much. Again, just starting out, take your time with it. Once you build some muscle memory, you'll just be able to flow right into it. So always check the knife, see where you're at, clean it off, give it a wipe, and inspect your bevel. See if it's even. If you're coming up a little bit too high on the bevel, that means you might be a little bit too low, so you might have to make a minor adjustment. So always checking. So I've sharpened this knife a little bit now, and I feel it's raised on the back side. So now I want to sharpen the back side of the knife. A little bit finer of a bevel here, so you want to come up a little bit higher than you did on the front side. The motion is going to look like this. Pressure on your downstroke, a little bit less coming up. Move the knife over, pressure, less pressure coming up. And again, now you're removing that burr you created from sharpening the front side of the knife. So again, the motion is going to look like this. You just run your fingers down, like so. Again, you could do sections for the back side as well. A couple of seconds over here. Move down a little bit. Again, always concentrate on keeping that spine steady. Try not to move around too much. Section over here. And then when you're sharpening the back side of the knife, you're going to find the handle is eventually going to knock into the stone. So you need to make a minor adjustment. Place the blade horizontal. And then your motion will be like this for the heel of the blade. Again, always checking, give it a wipe. And then just examine your knife. For the tip of the knife, I like to focus on the tip by itself. I usually do it before sharpening the entire blade or after. So the tip is a little bit over an inch. When you set the knife up on the stone, the tip never touches. So what you need to do is raise your elbow up a little bit, and again, 2 fingers by the tip. So you're almost forcing it down into the stone, but not too much. Like so. And again, checking for that burr. You want to maintain this profile of the knife. That's the curvature as it goes down to the blade and the heel. So I'm coming on a little bit of a curve. I just want to follow the natural design of the knife. You know, if you hear your stone drying out a little bit, just add a little bit more water. So again, this is the motion we're looking for. Front side, and then your back side. Thank you for watching. This is Jason from JB Prince Company here in New York City. Any questions, give me an email, jason@jbprince.com. Thanks for watching.